said your last Thanksgiving, we had asked you about coming back from the 5-0, and you said, we're gonna fight. I know you don't want to keep getting into these situations, but have back-to-back nights to get down and come back. How does that make you feel as a manager?
I mean, it makes me feel great, but it should pump the boys up. Again, 2 nights in a row, kind of getting behind five runs early and fighting back, and then we were able to finish this one off. And again, credit to the fight of this team and the bullpen yet again, just standing strong and doing their job. It's these guys are playing really, really well, and they're playing for each other right now, and I love it.
What's like writing Naylor in the lineup twice? I mean, could you write a script better than this tonight?
No, that was so cool. I even mentioned it when went out for the pitching change, and I was like, "Oh, homer in the same inning as your brother, pretty cool, huh?" Bill was a lot more excited about it than Josh, but probably a shocker to everybody. But I mean, what a night for them. Homer in the same inning, and then game tying, and then game winning hits. I just can't imagine doing that with your brother. That is so cool. So cool.
With Josh, you see him at the home run the right field. Then in the game when you need to run and he drives it the other way. Just how hard is that to pitch to? What does that say about him today?
He wants that moment. You can tell. He gets mad when you walk him. There's all these just things about Josh, but at the end of the day, he wants to be the guy that gets it done. And he stays calm. He'll take what you give him, like we talked about last night in those big moments. And he did just that tonight.
What did you think tonight?
Bibee, he was having a really hard time commanding the ball to his arm side. He's kind of pulling everything across the zone. I think took away from his ability to use the changeup as much as he would have liked to, but he was pulling everything, having a hard time landing it outside to righties inside to righties and away to lefties. And just was kind of using that glove side lane and a little bit off with his misses, and just threw a lot of pitches and but grinded his way to give us a chance.
Double play, like Rope your return from the shortstop.
That's one of the first times I've seen it. What a great play by Rope and great positioning by Kai and Rugi to have us in that position to do that.
Were you aware that it's National Sibling Day?
Somebody just told me that. I don't follow those things. There's a national day for everything now, but fitting for tonight for our win.
What was their guy doing? Fetting for the first 4 or 5 minutes?
Yeah, he was cutting and sinking in on our lefties and then using the split down the way and had the sweeper tunneling off of the cutter. So it's hard. He moves the ball around, doing a really nice job, but he was tunneling the sinker and cutter into our lefties. Really giving us fits. And fortunately, he made a few mistakes and we didn't miss him. But other than that, he was outstanding tonight. So for us to grind some runs off of him, that was huge. Andy, you had a question?
Okay.
Got it.
On the back end of the double steal early,
mm-hmm.
Does he have to throw through on that, or can he fake the throw?
Yeah, I mean, we have lots of plays for that. The best way to say that is they got a run on us. But Benintendi did an outstanding job stopping early, knowing that he is a great base runner. That was a good play by them. Tip your cap.
Early on in your managerial career, so you had a whole bunch of firsts along the way. Any thoughts on managing tight games and extra innings?
I mean, we won.
Yeah.
We did everything we could. Eli came in, did a great job. It's not easy when you give up the run and you're right back in that situation to then get out of it. And he came back, got the first out and then 2 huge punch outs. So, I mean, I trust Eli in any situation. I trust anybody in our bullpen in any situation. It's a really good feeling to have. And again, these guys have been stretched thin already 12 games in, and they're going to get a much, much deserved earned off day tomorrow. I might just send them a text, say you're down tomorrow morning, just so, they add on to the mental turn off. But extra innings is fun. A lot more fun when you're the team that wins, but it is. There's a lot to think about. There's a lot of things that go on. And fortunately we put ourselves in position to win.
So I know it's not a new machine, but still new in the grand scheme of things. How do you feel about starting extra innings or runner at second base?
Man, I think it promotes more action. It promotes more excitement. The old school brain in me can't stand it. But at the end of the day, the 17, 18 inning games where everybody's trying to hit home runs, it's not very entertaining. And I think it's created action, it's created excitement, and it saves pitchers from getting optioned is probably the best way I can describe the new extra inning rule. And so it is what it is, but it's interesting to learn more and more about it.
Do you like the idea of bringing your closer in the tie game in the ninth?
I mean, that's what you do. You got to get to the 10th, and when on the road, you save your closer for when you take the lead, and at home, you use them to get to extra innings. That's just kind of what you do.